Welcome back to Trash Pound Off-Road, guys. This week's episode, we're going to mess with Claire's X-90, and we're going to stick one of these cyclone lights on the back to help augment the backup lights, just to add more lighting back there. What she wants to do is just stick one of those round lights right there above the lock and the license plate area. And what that's going to do is just help out the backup lighting. She just wants a little more lighting. Doesn't want to go through and actually stick big LEDs or anything like that. Just something small, kind of discreet. So in order to do that, we're going to have to run wiring. Obviously, we're going to run wiring from probably a switch here down through the kicker panel underneath here. If you remove this panel right here, you can actually, there's a hole through the trunk. We'll go through that hole into the trunk. I don't have her keys yet and she's doing something, but then there's a crossbar on the trunk that we'll put it on the wiring and come out a hole here, and we'll put a hole behind the license plate for the wires, because the wires go, we don't have a bolt that the wires go through. So that's the big plan. We'll see how it works out. Now that I've got it all opened up, I'll give you a better idea of what we're going to do. Took this panel here off. We're going to run the power cord. She doesn't want to go to the battery. She just wants to go to an auxiliary in the fuse box. So we'll take the power cord and the light switch, go up through here, come out, put the light switch through here, run power cord to the auxiliary in the fuse box. Pop this off. You can see that hole goes into the trunk. Going to mount the relay right there because there's already a hole there, and then that ground wire I'm going to ground right there to the ground for the seat belt, and that should do that. Then when you come around through here and come through the back, it pops up in this little hole right there. So we'll go up here, hook here, run along this rail, dive in there, figure out how to get up to here, all on the inside, and come out right here is where she wants to drill the hole. So she's going to try to fish a string through right here and see if she can get it there, and we'll tie it off. And you got your string? All right, good luck. Got the wiring in the cab all done, tucked up in there nicely. Can't even see it. Okay, it's not all done. I haven't done anything to hook it up to there or poke the hole through. I just ran it under there. Just got the word that dinner's ready, so we're calling it a night. As soon as she jams that big 33 back into the trunk. Oh yeah, like I was made to go there. In case you guys were wondering how to carry a 33 in your X-90, this is how you do it. You don't have a whole lot of room for groceries, but hey, you got a full-size spare, which is always important. So, getting back to the light project, we just got done with an LB trip, and gonna have to fix some stuff on this rig. But while we're waiting for parts, we figured we'd go back to this project that we already started. And right now, Clarinda's gonna try to fish a line through there, through here, around down into here, so we can run some lighting for, run the wires for the lighting. I hope that music doesn't come in the video, but anyways, we're not using these two wires. She just wants to run the single one, so we're just going to tape these up real quick, tape them up into here, jam them in there, and be out of the way with them. Oh, okay. So she's going to drill a pilot hole first, then we'll bring in a bigger drill bit and drill a bigger hole. What she decided to do was put two holes in here rather than just run the wiring from here to the license plate and put a hole. She stuck another hole right down there to tuck the wiring in, and then this hole right here is for her bolt. She'll put the bolt through there, and then we'll start finishing up the wiring. As you can see, it's already been ran through here, down through there, down. Obviously we cleaned this up, but it goes into the cab and up to the fuse box, and we'll figure out which fuse panel to put it in. Here's the bolt she decided to use. Unfortunately, we measured incorrectly, and the drill bit we used was a little small. It doesn't quite fit into that hole. Just not quite there. Yeah. So you're getting a bigger drill bit, and we'll put a bigger hole there.
I hope I'm doing this right. That was not easy.
Okay, slide the plastic over it. Good job.
It's like I'm new.
I know. Now you got to do the other connections.
These ones just pop in, don't they?
Yeah. The other ones just popped in too, but you made it difficult. She's using a step bit to try to figure out the size she needs to put her light switch in.
So close. Oh no, I got it stuck.
Pulling it out, make that hole too big.
Oh!
Try your thing. Don't stick it all the way in, because it'll clip in.
I'm good. Yeah?
Okay.
A little bit of force.
Okay, that'll work.
Should fit nicely.
Now we need to run those wires up through out of that hole.
I can see daylight.
All right, run them through. What we're going to use to wire this thing in is basically one of these ADA circuits. You take out a fuse that you know runs on the auxiliary, and you put this bad boy in. It has a separate line that you will hook the new wiring to, and then you put the fuse back in here on the other side, and it basically just puts a line in there. It's better than, like, some people wrap the wire around the blade and then try to jam it back in. This is actually the tool that's used, that's supposed to be for that. So we'll wire this in, put this back in. How'd that go? You got it?
I didn't pop it in yet. I wanted to make sure I got the wiring correct.
Oh, okay. Well, turn the ignition on.
All right, still fused in.
Because we did just fuse it in. Turned on?
You turn it on?
No. Turn your switch on. Okay, lights on?
Lights on.
That light's on.
It works?
Okay, it works still. All right, go ahead. Jam that back into your hole.